Hello again, and first of all my apologies for the delay in getting out this video. Last week wasn't the best week. We all have our ups and downs, and last week was just not a good week for me. So I came in yesterday and I thought I'm going to do this video. So did a video, got some music in the background, went into the house, processed it, and there was a copyright claim on it. So I had to come back out, got some music on again and did another video, did this video again and got back into the house, processed it, and again there was a copyright claim on it. So I had a glass of wine and here I am today. My one highlight of the week was I got to meet Sonny last Sunday, socially distant, but I actually managed to see him in the flesh. Can't wait to get my hands on him. So for this class, if you can't tuck your toes under, you might need a cushion, so a plump cushion, or maybe two if they're not so plump, and that should help us a bit later on. So, sitting up for me please, however you are comfortable, on a cushion, on a pad, with your legs out front, hands underneath the rib cage, or on the rib cage. Take a breath in and out, and take a breath in, feel the ribs expand into your hands, and breathe out, the ribs come down and together, and take a breath in and out, and take a breath in and breathing out, the ribs come down and together. Arms down by your side for your side bends. Breathe in, take the right arm up, breathe out to side stretch over, bending that left arm. Breathe in and out to return. And breathe in, take the left arm up, slide the right hand away, bending that elbow, breathing in and out to return. And breathe in, take the right arm up, breathe out to side stretch over, breathing in and out to return. And breathe in, take the left arm up, slide the right hand away, breathe in to feel the stretch and breathe out to return. One more each side, so breathe in, take the right arm up, slide left hand away, breathing in and out to return. And breathe in, take the left arm up, side stretch over, breathing in and out to return. So for obvious reasons, I'm turning onto the side. You can stay facing the video, and sitting up tall. So again, on cushions if needed. We need the natural curve of the spine, hands on knees, spine stretch forward. Take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you reach towards those toes. Breathing in and out to length. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you reach towards those toes. Breathing in and out to stack the spine up. And take a breath in, dip the chin, keep that pelvis in neutral as you slide the hands towards the toes. Breathing in and out to stack the spine up. And take a breath in, dip the chin, slide ribs towards hips as you reach towards those toes. Breathing in and out to lengthen. Bring the feet to knees together, arch towards the front of your mat, roll down. If you don't want to roll down, then just lie down for me, please. Take the arms long, breathe in, start to roll back. Breathe out when the lumbar spine goes down, placing each vertebrae down, in turn and release. Bend those knees in, feet flat on the floor. Take a breath in, neutral spine, pelvic floor is engaged. Breathe in. As you breathe out, imprint the spine. Draw rib and hip closer together. Breathe in, fold the right leg into tabletop. Deepen and hold the imprint and safely fold the left leg alongside. Breathing in and out to lower one leg and then the other leg safely back to the mat. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, imprint the spine. Draw rib and hip closer together. Breathe in, fold the left leg into tabletop. Deepen and hold the imprint and safely fold the right leg alongside. Breathing in and out to lower one leg and then the other leg safely back to the mat. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, imprint the spine. Draw rib and hip closer together, lifting one leg and then the other leg safely into tabletop. Arms into the T shape, palms facing up. Your knees being at 12 o'clock. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, send the pelvis towards the right to about 10 past 12. Head turns to the left, turning the left palm down, anchor the shoulders. Breathing in and out to return. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, send the pelvis towards the left, head turns to the right, turning that right palm down. Breathing in and out to return. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, send the pelvis towards the right, head turns to the left. Breathing in and out to return. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, take the knees to about 10 to 12. Breathing in and out to return. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, send the pelvis towards the right, head turns to the left. Breathing in and out to return. And last one, take a breath in. As you breathe out, the pelvis leads to the left, the head turns to the right. Breathing in and out to return, placing those legs down safely. Feet and knees hip distance apart, neutral spine, pelvic floor is engaged, arms relaxed down by your side, your arms circles. So breathe in, take both arms overhead as far as you can hold that ribcage placement, so work those abdominal muscles. Breathe out to circle the arms around. And breathe in, take those arms up and over, stabilising those shoulders, circle the arms around. And breathe in, take the arms up and over, and circle around. Now reverse, sweep the arms out to the side, take the arms overhead and little fingers lead the way down. And breathe in, take the arms up and over and little fingers lead the way down. Last one, sweep those arms out to the side and release. Slide the shoulders up to your ears and slide away. And slide them up and slide away. And slide them up and slide away. Take a breath in, dip the chin and release. And dip the chin gently and release. And dip the chin and release. Hands behind the head, thumbs at the base of the skull. So we're going to do our prep followed by a spine curl. It's a nice sequentially movement of that spine. Take a breath in, dip the chin. Breathe out, slowly slide ribs towards hips as you curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out to lower back down. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, pubic bone higher than hip bones, lift that spine off the mat to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathe in to hold and breathe out to lower back down. Take a breath in, dip the chin, breathe out, curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades, those abdominal muscles flat. Breathing in and out to lower back down. And breathe in to stay. Breathe out, pubic bone higher than hip bones. Lift that spine up. Breathing in and out to roll back through to neutral. Breathe in, dip the chin gently, slide ribs towards hips as you curl up those abs flat. Breathing in and out to lower. And breath in. Peel that spine off the mat, get that lower back onto the mat, then lift to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Send those knees forward and long, breathing in and out to roll back through to neutral. And breathe in, dip the chin, breathe out, slide ribs towards hips as you curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out to lower. Breath in. As you breathe out, pubic bone higher than hips, lifting that back from the mat, the knees forward and long, weight evenly across the soles of the feet. Breathe in to hold and breathe out to roll back through to neutral. Lying onto your tummies for me, please. So breaststroke preps, just 1 and 3. So tip of nose onto floor, rib and hip connection, feet and knees together, if that's uncomfortable, hip distance apart. Take a breath in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift just to base rib. And breathe out to lower down. And breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and use those mid-back muscles to lift. And breathe out to lower. And breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back. Isolate those mid-back muscles to lift. And lower. And stabilize those shoulders. Lift. And lower. Stabilize and lift and lower. And just the last one. To lift and lower. Placing the hands underneath the forehead, fingers overlapping, super glue fingers and forehead together. Breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back and keeping those shoulders soft, lift the head and hands as one. Breathing in and out to lower. And breathe in, slide the shoulder blades down the back, isolate and lift. Breathe out to lower. So using those mid-back muscles to lift on the in-breath and lower on the out. Hold through that neutral, try not to push your tummy into the mat. And lower. Stabilize and lift. And lower. And the last one to lift. And keeping the hands underneath the forehead, take the legs wide and laterally turned out. Opposite, alternate leg lift. So lifting with the glute and hamstring. Keeping the turn out, breathe in, lift the right leg away. Keep the pelvis on the floor, breathe out to lower. And breathe in to lift and lower. So try not to rock on your pelvis as you lift alternate legs away. You should feel that working that glute muscle quite nicely. Just 2 more. Each side, in your own time. and then we'll push up into the shell stretch. Place the hands underneath the shoulders and push back. Bring the toes together, the heels apart, the knees apart. Sit back on those ribs, lifting. Sit back on those heels, lifting the ribs away from the thighs. Take a breath in and out. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll up through the spine. Stack the vertebrae up and lengthen. So we're going into cat stretch. And we're going to do it sequentially. So into your 4-point kneel, heel of hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Stick the tailbone out and lengthen through the crown of the head. Don't sink between those shoulder blades, lift up. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck the tailbone under. Send the belly button up, the breastbone up, the head releases down. Breathing in and out to stick the tailbone out, ripple up that spine and release to neutral. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, the belly button goes up, breastbone goes up, head goes down. Arch that spine as you breathe in and out to stick the tailbone out, ripple up the spine to lengthen. Keep looking down to the floor, take a breath in. As you breathe out, tuck the tailbone under. Move each vertebrae in time as you arch that spine to the ceiling. Breathing in and out to release back to neutral. Now reverse the movement. So breathe in. As you breathe out, drop the crown of the head down. The breastbone goes up, the belly button goes up, the tailbone tucks under. Keep the weight even, breathe in and out to lengthen through the crown of the head as you ripple down that spine to neutral. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, drop the crown of the head down and arch that spine sequentially up to the ceiling. What a lovely word that is, sequentially. Breathing in and out to lengthen through the crown of the head, ripple down the spine to neutral. I think that's 2, so we'll just do a third one just in case. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, drop the crown of the head down, breastbone, belly button, tailbone tucks under. Breathe in and out to release back. Okay, whew. Enough those wrists. And coming back to sitting for me, please. If you're okay, doing well. So, neck pull back. Benny Hill exercise. So place the hands to the forehead and imagine somebody stood behind you who's got a hold of your ears. Now I want you to take a breath in. As you breathe out, pull back by those ears. So you're going back into flexion. Breathe in. Breathe out, flex further over those legs, shoulders over hips, and then breathe out to release up. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, pull back by those ears, going straight. Don't be looking up to the ceiling, you're going to hurt yourself. Breathe in, breathe out, flex further forward and lift back to neutral. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, pull back by those ears. Breathe in to hold, breathe out to flex forward, breathe in to stack the spine up, shoulders. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, pull back by those ears, looking straight forward. Breathe in, breathe out, flex forward, breathe in to stack the spine up. Breathe As you breathe out, flex back. Breathe in. Breathe out to flex forward and stack the spine up and release. The screen's gone blank, so I'll just bring it back. If anybody knows how to stop that, please let me know. Okay, sorry, I'm just looking. A little message come up on my screen, so I don't want this to be not recording again. I think we're all right. Oblique roll back. So this time the hands go to the back of the head, sitting up tall, again on a cushion if needed, feet and knees hip distance apart. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll back off those sit bones as you rotate to the right. Breathe in to come up to sitting. And breathe out to roll back, rotating to the left. Breathe in to come back to sitting. And breathe out, roll back off those hip bones as you rotate. Breathe in to return. And breathe out to roll back and rotate. Breathe in to return. And roll back and rotate. Breathe in to return. Get that rotation in the waist as you roll back and rotate. And release. And roll back and rotate. And back to center. And roll back. Rotate to the left. Back to center. And release. Again, we're going to go down into roll down. So again, lie down or roll down. So take those arms long, breathe in, start to roll back. Breathe out when the lumbar spine goes down, placing each vertebrae down, in, turn and release. Bend those knees in, feet flat on the floor. Just clothing adjustment. Scissors. Okay, so take a breath in. As you breathe out, imprint the spine. Draw ribs towards hips, lifting one leg, holding the imprint as you lift the other leg alongside. Place the hands behind the left knee. Dip the chin and curl to the bottom of the shoulder blades as you extend both legs to the ceiling. Now keep the hands either below the joint or above the joint, but not on the joint. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, send the right leg away as you pull the left one in for 1, 2. Breathe in, toes up to the ceiling. And breathe out, send the left leg away as the right leg comes in. 1, 2. Breathe in to come back to the ceiling. So send the right leg away, pull that left one in for the count of 2, stretch that hamstring, and and slide the left leg away, the right leg comes in, about 4 inches off the floor, 1, 2, and back. Don't pulse the lowering leg. So the lower leg goes about 4 inches off the floor. It's the lifted leg that pulls for the 2, and then up. And slide the leg away, and back. And one more each side. And slide away, and up, and release. Just give yourselves a little break for this one. You can place your hands underneath your knees and use your abdominal muscles to draw your hips towards your ribs, and as you curl up, you can stretch that back out. And then lower back. So we're going to do the hip twist. So you're going to imprint the spine, lifting the legs into tabletop, and then extend them up to the ceiling. Now you're going to use your abdominal muscles. You're going to breathe in, take the legs over to the right slightly, again about 10 past the hour, and then breathe out, rotate those legs around to 10 to the hour and back to centre. And then breathe in. As you breathe out, send the pelvis towards the left, rotate the legs around to the right and then back to centre. So working those abdominal muscles. Breathe in, breathe out to circle. Only take that circle as big as you can keep those backs imprinted. Take a breath in, take the legs over, circle the legs down and round and back in line with the shoulder. Breathe in. As you breathe out, send the pelvis towards the left, rotate and back. Breathing in and out to the right. Circle those legs around and back. Breathing in and out. To the left, to the right. Forgive me if I've gone wrong on this one. It's not easy to do and remember. And release, hug those knees in. Got a bit of an itchy nose. So this is the one where you might need your cushion. So coming up to sitting for me, please, safely. Over the last few days, I've been trying the plank challenge. And it's very similar to leg pull front. So if you don't want to do the plank, you can do leg pull front. It's very similar. If you want to try the plank, but you can't tuck your toes under, this is when you'll need the cushion. So I'll show you first of all with the cushion and then without. So to do it with the cushion, you place your legs over the top of the cushion. So your knees are on the floor and your shin covers the cushion. Your toes aren't on the floor, they're just lifted away. Just move forward so you might be able to see that. Now take your hands forward, or if you take your hands forward, and then take your shoulders over your hands so you become a straight line. And then, oops. Sorry, elbows, we're not doing full one. And then lift and lower. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift those knees away. And lower. Now, if you want, you can do it without the cushion. So toes are tucked under. Elbows underneath shoulders. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift those knees to a straight line. Hold. And release the knees down. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift those knees away to a straight line. And release down. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift those knees an inch off the floor. Breathing in and out. To release. Last one. It really is very difficult. Take a breath in, something so simple. As you breathe out, lift those knees. Breathing in and out to lower. Okay. If at any point your back hurts, do stop doing it. Don't try if it's hurting your back. And your bottom should be down, not stuck up in the air. So if you just want to go into a shell stretch, just to get that lower back stretched out again. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll up through the spine. So when we get back into the studio, we'll all be able to do the plank. Into push-ups. Let's get those arms working. So again, back into your 4-point kneel. Now if you don't want to do full press-ups, cross the legs over and just bend the elbows to the floor. Don't touch the floor with the elbows, so don't stop the movement. Try and keep it a rhythmic movement. So the elbows are going back and they work the triceps and biceps. To challenge this, take the knees back, take the shoulders forward, and then bend your elbows in and push up. Let's go for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can carry on if you want. Let's just take a rest before we go into pecs. So just pause me if you're carrying on, and then we'll come back into the pecs. So into your 4-point kneel, and again, legs crossed over and elbows go out. Bottom can go up, and that's your easier press-ups. Of course, these can be done on the wall if you would prefer that. To challenge it, take the knees back, take the hands in, facing in, take the shoulders over the hands and bend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, good for those arms. Oh. So, coming up to standing for me, please, and I'm going to do my fancy camera work again, but I'm going to lose my mat. And I want you to find a wall to stand against. There's the fancy camera work done. And here's my wall. So I want you to stand against the wall, put one heel into the skirting board, put the other foot in front. Bring the back foot out to the side and stand hip distance apart. Those knees soft. Your hips and shoulders should touch the wall. Your head, as long as you're not doing anything silly with your neck, should touch the wall. So roll down, keeping those knees soft. Take a breath in, dip the chin. Breathe out, slowly slide ribs towards hips as you peel that spine off the wall to the bottom of the coccyx. Breathing in and keeping those knees soft. Breathe out, roll up through the spine. Bring the pubic bone forward so the hips go back, the lower back goes into the wall, and stack the vertebrae up. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you roll down the front of the body. So let the arms and head release. Breathing in and out. Stack the spine up. Pubic bone comes forward, hips go back. Lengthen through the crown of the head. And take a breath in. As you breathe out, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips. You peel that spine off the mat. Don't know about you, but I'll be glad when my hairdresser comes back. Breathing in and out to roll up through the spine. Seem to have quite a lot of hair. And lengthen. And take a breath in, dip the chin. Slide ribs towards hips as you roll down the front of the body, peeling that spine off the wall. Now go down and touch the floor if you can, bending those knees. Now breathe in. As you breathe out, slide your bottom up the wall. Whew, stretch those hamstrings. And breathe out to bend the knees. And slide those bottoms up the wall, stretching those hamstrings. And release. You might need a cushion or something underneath your hands if you can't put your hands onto the floor fully. And need good hamstrings for this. Good calves. And release. Keep those knees bent as you use those abdominal muscles to roll up through the spine. Pelvic floor is engaged. Protect that back as you come up from the floor and lengthen. So turning to the wall, going to put your hands underneath, your hands level with your armpits, hands up. Don't worry, we're not doing the press up again. Feet and knees can be together or hip distance apart. Take your right foot into the skirting board and lunge over that knee to stretch your left calf. Make sure your feet are straight, don't want any twiddly feet. And then push away, bring the feet together. Put the left foot into the skirting board and lunge for that calf stretch. Feels really nice. Again, just check your feet. They're straight. And push away from the wall. With the wall being quite close, we'll try some balance. Don't know about you, but I haven't been practiced very well, so we'll see what happens. So, standing up tall, feet and knees, hip distance apart, neutral spine, pelvic floor is engaged, lengthen through the crown of the head. Lift your right foot off the floor. Take it to the back. Ooh. See, not very good balance. We'll really need to practice. So real concentration, and if you wish, close your eyes to test your balance. Ooh. Always know where that wall, which side that wall's on, just in case your balance is as bad as mine is at the moment. This is definitely going to be my daily challenge for this week. Practice the balance. Hope you'll all join me, if you've let yours go like I have. Standing on your left leg, take your right leg up. Lengthen through the crown of the head and hold. It's wobbly. If you want to challenge, close the eyes. A lot more concentration needed when the eyes are closed. Yep, definitely practice the balance. Take those hands, we'll do shoulders. I feel a bit tight today, so circle those shoulders forward. Could do with some more pictures for my wall, please. And circle them backwards. I do miss work so much. Miss the banter and the giggles and the conversations. Boy, could we have been having some conversations about COVID. And release. Take the hands up. Give those fingers a wiggle. I will say thank you very much, and I hope it won't be for too long before the next video. So see you all soon. Bye.